in time to about 25 years ago. At that time, we had a Chamber of Commerce who was largely responsible for promoting tourism as it is today. What I'm about to tell you is not a joke. Our annual budget for promoting tourism was $1,500. That is a true statement. Some of us who were involved at that time had much bigger visions for our area. And besides, the mid-'80s were much like what we're going through now. There was a recession brought on by oil and gas and real estate collapse. So we set out to pass a hotel-motel tax at that time, and some of the hotel-motel people fought this at first. But after its passage, and over time, everyone saw the benefits derived from marketing and promoting this area. And with the passage of that visitor's tax, we formed the Tourism Development Council, which is still taking us forward today. And now today, we've grown this source of revenue from $1,500 to over $500,000 annually. So I would clearly call the passage of the hotel-motel tax a watershed event. We crossed a major threshold in the mid-'80s and have never looked back. But I think we're now on the verge of another opportunity for our next defining moment in history here in Aransas County. Yesterday, the Commissioner's Court called an election to be held May 8th for the purpose of getting voter approval to establish a second visitor's tax, in addition to the hotel-motel tax currently in existence. The use of those funds would make possible a 20,000 square foot conference convention center, a state-of-the-art visitor center, and an education center at the aquarium at Rockport Harbor. The county and the Venue Tax Committee has done its homework, holding numerous meetings on the topic as well as contracting for a professional feasibility study. Our belief is that this opportunity will lead us to a tourism industry and the obvious spin-off from it that will go from a weekend industry to a week-long industry. So folks, now we need to form a business coalition. We have formed a PAC called Citizens for Community Progress. And we need your collective help and your unanimous support. Not only to get the word out, but to help us fund this effort. We have 2 months to get the job done. It's make or break time, or in Rockport Fulton vernacular, it's time to fish or cut bait. On your tables, you'll see a flyer with our FISH acronym, which stands for Future Improvement Starts Here. We need your vote, your time, and your influence. But we also need your monetary support to fund this campaign. We hope that as you leave here today, you'll be willing to drop a few dollars in our fish bait bucket. If every chamber member gave $10, we feel that it would be enough to get the job done. So as you leave today, we have 2 fisherwomen in the back, Karen Mella and Peggy Mayo. You can look above your shoulder and see them. Their job is to reel you in before you get out the door. And if you can't today, we hope you'll take the flyer with you and mail a check in to the address on the bottom of the flyer. So folks, it's time. It's time to fish or cut bait. We've been cutting bait for years. It's time we set the hook and reel them in. Thank you for your attention, and you'll be hearing a lot more about this in the weeks ahead.